Anyone who's ever been to Hawaii knows the scenery can be breathtaking and dangerous if you find yourself on one of those windy cliffside roads. I went to Maui to investigate the story of tragic twin sisters who went for a drive along the famous Hana highway, but only one of them would make it home alive.
Two beautiful twins climb into their SUV and vanish. They're driving on the long and winding road to Hana, Maui, squeezing under tree tunnels, over one-lane bridges, and around dangerous curves. Lawrence Lau was slowly taking one of the 620 turns on Maui's famous Hana highway when he noticed the car in front of him acting strangely.
We could see arms pulling her hair. And her head was yanking and jerking like this.
That's when things went out of control.
At one particular point, after the initial yank, the driver kind of turned to this side and was like fighting the girl off in this manner. She put it into gear and stomped on the gas.
All of a sudden, I heard this boom. Just went down the rock, and boom, it's like a bomb.
In a nosedive reminiscent of the film Thelma and Louise, Lau said he watched the 2016 Ford Explorer plunge 200 feet, just missing the violent ocean below.
Maybe 10 feet more to the right and it would have been in the water.
The mangled SUV, seen right here after the crash, not easy for Maui first responders to reach. They rushed to the scene despite tough conditions.
The water is there, and are you getting wet? Are the waves hitting you?
Yeah, the waves were crashing and we were getting wet. I destroyed my taser and some other weapons.
But sadly, one of the passengers didn't make it.
I saw an adult female and she was unconscious. I tried to feel for her pulse and there was none, and she wasn't responding.
She was a mainland transplant, 37-year-old Anastasia Duval, a former yoga instructor from Palm Beach, Florida, who had relocated to Maui with her twin sister, Alexandria. And in her cold hand and the sun visor, blonde hair pulled from Alexandria's head, who police find alive in the driver's seat.
What condition was she in?
She appeared to be fine.
Did she say anything to you? Was she asking for her sister?
No, she didn't say a word to us. She refused to talk to us, actually.
Alexandria is airlifted to Maui Memorial Medical Center, where Officer Justin Maliola questions her about the circumstances of the accident.
I remember her just having a real blank look on her face. It was actually pretty bizarre from the normal. Her face, just a blank stare. She didn't really want to say much to us at the hospital. She remained pretty defensive on questions.
How was she defensive?
Her initial reaction to us coming was, "Why are we there?" She seemed pretty disconnected from the whole scenario. We ended up having to tell her what happened to her sister because she refused to answer any more questions from us.
Initially, Officer Maliola says he thought Alexandria was being cagey because she was drunk at the time of the crash.
Was the driver intoxicated?
Her blood results came back that she was 3 times over the legal limit here in the state.
But the more Maui police learn about the surviving twin, the more suspicions grow, especially when they inform Duval's father that Anastasia has died.
His first words to me were, if anyone should have died, it was that Alexandria.
But that's the one who survived.
Correct.
And later, when they take a statement from Anastasia's boyfriend, Federico Bailey,
he shared basically that he could see this coming. Anastasia saying that, Alexandra's going to kill me.
Suddenly, a car crash seems strangely malicious. You're about to hear what Federico claims happened during the twins' last days.
7 days prior to the death, Alexandra informed me that she was going to kill her sister. And then she said it again, but she said it a different way. She said, "I killed my sister," as though it had already happened.
But why would she want to kill her sister?
Well, there was a lot of jealousy there between the two of them.
What were they jealous about?
Even though they were listed as identical twins, they didn't see themselves as identical twins, and they actually resented the idea.
And according to Federico, Alexandria wanted to do more than just kill Anastasia.
She said, "Don't forget, we're leaving planet on the 30th.
Are you then inferring leaving planet is I'm going to die,
I immediately suspected that they were planning on doing suicide.